Hi everyone, welcome. I just wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. Guys, you guys are awesome. I am so touched. A lot of times I go and I read my comments, and the things you guys write to me and the comments you guys write are just so touching. It just brings me back, like when I first started to craft. Like, I didn't know how to put a flower together to save my life. And because of all the old timers, which I call them old timers here on YouTube, because of them, posting these videos and showing me how to do these videos and how to do flowers and how to do mini albums and how to, put a, things together and how to do certain things. I'm able to do these things, and so I'm flattered when I'm able to create a project and post a video and get these comments from you guys saying how much you guys enjoy my project, because I've learned everything that I know today is because I learned it from someone else, and I just want to say thank you so much. And all the new subbies, I hope that, I'm able to inspire you guys and to show you what I have learned this time that I have been here on YouTube. And what I wanted to do today was I wanted to show you some flowers that I've been playing around with. Now, I got inspired by Juliana, and a lot of you know her here on YouTube. She's the Shabby Chic Lady, and I will put her YouTube channel down below so you can go over and check her out. But a while back, she made these beautiful flowers using the Martha Stewart Doily punch, and the dye that she used was the Tim Hart floral dye. And I wanted to see if I could create those same flowers using the Diamond Dyes dye. And I wanted to use the Realistic Rose, and this is the dye that Diamond Dyes has in their store. And this is, like I said, the Realistic Rose, and it comes with two dyes. It comes with a large one and a small one. And this is a beautiful dye. You can create a lot of different flowers, different looks to your flowers. I just love this flower, this dye, and I love the way the flowers come out. And so I wanted to see if I could actually do the same thing that Juliana did with the floral dye. I wanted to see if I could do it with this dye. And so I started to play around, and I said, you know what, I think I could do it. And I haven't actually put it together, because as I'm actually cutting everything out, I said, you know what, let me just do a tutorial and, do it together on YouTube, so that way I could show someone else and see how it comes out. Okay, guys, so let's see. So what I did was I cut out three of these, which is the large one, and then I cut out two of the small ones. And what I did was, for the purpose of the video, because I didn't want it to like drag, I already punched them out, and I sprayed them with a little bit of water. I crunched them up, and I put them to the side. But I'm going to show you really quickly exactly what I did. And some of the tools you're going to need, the supplies you're going to need to create this flower. Of course, you'll need your Martha Stewart Doily punch. And I actually believe you can use any edge dye, any punch. But this is the one she used, and because I had it, I said, let me use this one. But I believe you could use anyone. And then you will need some type of glue, your hot glue gun or wet glue, whatever glue you prefer. And you'll need some water, like some water, so you could just spray them. And then what else? Of course, you'll need your Diamond Dyes Realistic Rose dye. And for this project, I noticed that I've been using a lot of my scraps because that's all you really need. So this is a good way you can use up all your scraps. And so what I did was, like I said, I cut out 3 of the large ones, and then 2 of the small ones. And what I did was I grabbed the punch and I just turned it around so that way I could see. And then I also tipped my punch around so that way I could see, because what I want to do is, she did 2 petals at once, and I want to, because the this one is smaller than the Tim Hart one, the one that she used. I'm gonna do 1 petal at a time. And so, because she used 2 petals at a time, like she will put 2 petals, and because it's smaller, it takes up almost the whole flower, and I don't want to do that. So what I did was, I just took 1 petal, and I put it in, and I make sure that I line it up right to the edge, right there, and then I just punch. And sometimes you end up catching the auto petal, and that's fine. And then, of course, it doesn't have to be perfect. And try to go right up to the edge of the petal. And I'm making a big mess here, but that's okay. And so do that all the way around to all the petals. And I like to do it this way so that way I could see and I won't go too in, because I definitely don't want to like lose the whole flower in there, you know. So, and so it should look like so, like this. And so you see that? And so I just did all the edges, and that's why I wanted to do 1 petal at a time. And now this is where it gets a little tricky, because this one is actually smaller than the first one. And so again, doing 1 petal at a time, and then this one, go right up to the edge, just like the other one, 1 at a time. And this one you end up catching the other petal, and like I said, it's okay, it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be perfect. Plus, we want it to have that look, you know. Well, at least I do. Like, if you see Juliana's, hers are beautiful. I love the way her flowers came out. They look gorgeous. And so you punch all the way around like that. And so they should look like this. And if you see it, you would think, oh my God, like I messed it up because I get cut too much. But it's not. It's perfect. It's fine. I want that look. And then here, once you punch it out, you could distress it with the Tim Hart Distress if you like. You could actually stamp on it if you like. You could do whatever look you like, you do. And then after you do that, let me clean this out. Actually, let's do 1 more so that way I can show you real quick. Again, 1 petal at a time, and just go all the way around. And if you notice, again, going all the way just to the edge. And you see how you can actually see it better if it's turned around. So you go like so, and then here goes the smaller one. Love the way these flowers come out afterwards when they're all done, and you put the center in the middle, and you start like embellishing it the way you want it. It looks so pretty. Love it. Okay, so. And so it should look like so. And so then after you do that, let me clean this up a little bit here. So I could actually spray it with some water, so then we could start crunching it up. Okay, so what I did was I just grabbed a piece of napkin, and I just grabbed them, just sprayed them very lightly, turned them around, again sprayed the other side, and then again you can use double-sided paper, or you could use one-sided. It doesn't really matter. And so after you do that, just crunch it, grab it like this right in the middle, and then scrunchel it up like that. And then push it, leave it to the side like so. Do the same thing to the small one. And then again, because it's wet, be very careful because you do not want it to fall apart on you. And then you just leave it there for like a few minutes so it could just dry up a little bit like that, so you could get like the shape. And so I go like that. And so I just leave it there. And of course, they still really, really, really wet. And so I just leave it. And so I'm going to push this to the side and show you the ones that I already have ready. And here they go. And so after, when I started taking them apart, I started just like crunching each petal, you know, like to the whatever look you want. Like, you know, some of you probably want it more crunched up. Some may not. So it's up to you. You know, it's your flower. And so, like I said, you could distress it. It's good to distress it before you wet it, so that way, or you could actually, with the Tim Hall, it's actually, I don't know, either way, because I would think with the Tim Hall, because they're good with the water. Once you distress it and then you spray the water, it'll just bleed and it'll spread around the whole paper. So I don't know, I actually did this other flower, and I did it 2 different ways. And I like the look that it gave. Like after I distressed it first, and then I sprayed it with my water, and then I heat set it, and I love the way they look. Like the edges, it just looked just so pretty. And then there's some of them that I didn't do it that way. I just wet them first, and then I just started to distress them afterwards. And I like that look too. So it all depends. And so after you do that, and you play around with them, so you see you have 3. And then you have 2 small ones. And what you want to do is get your hot glue gun or whatever glue you like, and just try to rotate the petals so you won't leave no open gap. And I just put a little bit right there in the middle. And I hope you guys can see that. Probably too far away. I love this paper. This was this Christmas paper that I got at Michael's. And I swear, it does not look like Christmas paper at all. And I love it. I've been using it for a lot of different projects. The ones that don't have nothing about Christmas. Because it doesn't look like a Christmas paper. And so, like that. And so you just crunch it up. And then you take the 2 small ones and just place them right in the middle. Again, I've been doing some beautiful flowers with this dye. And now, a lot, Diamond Dyes has these beautiful dyes that they, some of them that they just came out with, and then there's some that they've been having at the store. So if you go over to Diamond Dyes, right now they have some specials going on. A lot of their dyes are on sale. And also, right now they got a promotion. If you spend $25 or more, you could get 15% off plus free shipping. All you have to do is type in the code, thanks Olga, and you can get 15% off plus free shipping. And also, Diamond Dyes has a Facebook page and a YouTube channel. And so you could go over and find out anything that's going on with Diamond Dyes, any event, any giveaway, anything that's going on. Just keep on checking in, or when any new dyes come out, you could go to the YouTube channel, Facebook page, and you could just find out what's going on. And also some of the DT members post projects using the dyes, and you can see all the beautiful projects they create, and you can see all the different ways they use the dyes. And so that's kind of cool how you can see how everyone uses the dyes differently, and how beautiful the projects just come out. And so it should look like so. And now let's put this nice center. And what I did here was I took 3 little pearls and I just glued them together. And I'm just gonna put a little bit more glue in the middle. And like I said, I like this because I've been using a lot of my scraps to make these little flowers. And I love it. And look how pretty. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. I am so sorry about my lighting. Oh, I love the way that looks. Can you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? Love that. Thank you, Juliana. I mean, she does some beautiful, amazing projects. I always love to watch her videos. And when I saw her, video about the her doily flowers, I said, I know I could do this with the realistic rose. And so I just had to try it. And so, of course, I scrap lifted from Juliana. I know she doesn't mind. And so this is my first one. And now I wanted to make one more, but I'm actually missing a die. I mean, a flower. I thought, oh, here they go. Sorry, guys. And so, remember the 3 that we crunchbled up, we put to the side, and I just said to just leave it there so they could just dry. And so, once I open them up, which I try to be very careful because sometimes they're still like a little wet. And you see how it doesn't have like the crunchable look like this one has? And so what I did was I kept on playing around with it as it's still a little wet. And I like that because as it dries up, it dries up more crunchy, you know, like more curly, not crunchy, curly. And so I keep on like playing around with it and so that one. But I try to be careful because I was doing this with some other flowers and they kept on breaking on me because they were still too wet. And so there it goes. Like how pretty they look. You see, I could tell this one is still really wet. And this is the small one, right? Yep. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I made this one, which is 2 colors. I used 3 of the polka dots and 2 beige ones. And then with this one, this is just regular cardstock. And it's like a nice lime green. Again, using 2 small and 3 large ones. And so you wanna just layer them one on top of the other. I wanna rotate so you don't leave no open gap. There we go. Love it. Hope you guys try this and send me I don't know, post a video or something and just either show me what you guys created, or you know, Juliana also said if you guys make some flowers to send her, make a video and just send it to her so that way she can see what you guys created. And I'm also going to send her a video of these that I created so I could show her how she inspired me, so you guys could do the same. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how you could use the realistic rose, different looks, and make a beautiful doily flower. And for this one right here, I'm going to just use a beige button. And this button, what I did was I sewed it in the middle. Just have some thread. Hope you guys can see that. And usually what happens with me is I record at nighttime because that's the only time that my granddaughters are not here. Because I usually babysit them. And so at nighttime they're not here, so I get to record, but my lighting is so bad. And so there, look how pretty. Love it. I hope you guys can see. Let me get a little closer so you guys can see it, and I'll just... So those are my doily flowers, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, if you guys make a if you guys decide to make some please, I would love to see what you guys created. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And don't forget to check out Diamond Dye's YouTube channel and Facebook page. And again, if you go over to Diamond Dyes and you purchase $25 worth of, if you spend $25 at their store, you could get 15% off plus free shipping. All you have to do is type in, "Thanks, Olga," and you could get the 15% off plus free shipping. That is good for international as well. Thank you, everyone.